In the annals of Islamic tradition, the Hadith collection stand as monumental compilations of the Prophet Muhammad's PBUH teachings, sayings, and actions. Among these, the Sahi Al-Bukhari Hadith collection is regarded as one of the most authentic sources. Hadith number 104 from this collection, narrated by Sa'i, provides a profound insight into the sanctity of Mecca, highlighting ethical and religious imperatives associated with the holy city during times of conflict. The narrative unfolds with a poignant recollection narrated by Abu Shuraih. During the turmoil when Amr bin Sa dispatched troops towards Mecca to engage Abdullah bin Az Zubair, Abu Shuraih, with an earnest appeal, recounted a seminal moment from the Prophet's ministry, the proclamation concerning Mecca's sanctity following its conquest. This declaration underscores an abiding reverence for Mecca, transcending temporal and situational pressures. As Abu Shuraih vividly recalled, on the day subsequent to Mecca's liberation, the Prophet Muhammad stood solemnly after praising and glorifying Allah. He proclaimed that Mecca was a sanctuary established by divine decree, not human design. This pronouncement endowed the city with an enduring inviolability, prohibiting the shedding of blood and the felling of trees within its precincts for any believer in Allah and the Last Day. This hadith addresses a critical theological query, a possible misinterpretation regarding the permissibility of warfare within Mecca. The Prophet's declaration clarified that, although he was permitted to fight in Mecca during its conquest, such permission was a unique divine concession granted solely to him for a limited duration. Hence, it reinstates Mecca's initial sanctity post-conquest, emphasizing that present and future generations must uphold this divine ordinance. The narrative further reaches a point of dramatic tension with Abu Shuraih's encounter with Amr bin Sa. Despite the gravity of the Prophet's pronouncement, Amr's response reflects a nuanced contention, asserting a rational perspective on Mecca's status as a sanctuary. He opined that Mecca could not serve as a refuge for those committing acts of disobedience, murder, or theft, thus contextualizing its sanctity within the parameters of moral and spiritual law. This hadith inherently conveys layers of jurisprudential thought and socio-religious commentary. It not only enforces the sacredness of Mecca but also beckons the Muslim community towards vigilance in upholding its sanctity. Moreover, the narrative spotlights the delicate balance between divine instruction and human interpretation, exploring the variance in understanding sanctity within the framework of higher moral and spiritual conduct. In sum, Hadith number 104 serves as a vital testimonial, highlighting the perpetual sacredness of Mecca, while iterating the responsibility of believers to preserve its sanctified status across generations. It urges the dissemination of this essential wisdom, stressing that those present in truth must ensure its transmission to those absent, thus safeguarding the inviolable legacy of Mecca's sanctity.